Explain the record-keeping obligations as imposed by the FASE Act. Recall that Outcome 10 required the discussion of record-keeping requirements in terms of Section 18 of the FASE Act and Section 3, 9, and 14 of the General Code of Conduct. This outcome will therefore serve as a good recap of those requirements. Pause this video now and list as many as you can, and then resume to check yourself. Section 18 requirements of the FASE Act are as follows. A record of known premature cancellations must be maintained, such as an endowment policy is cancelled before the restriction period has elapsed. A record of complaints received together with an indication of whether or not such complaint has been resolved. Continued compliance with Section 8 of the Act with specific reference to fit and proper requirements of representatives and key individuals. Cases of non-compliance with the Act together with reasons. Continued compliance by representatives with Section 13(1), which refers to disclosure regarding the employment mandate as well as the FSP's responsibility for the advice rendered, and compliance with debarment requirements. Finally, continued compliance with Section 13(2), which refers to competence in terms of fit and proper requirements, as well as ensuring the representative complies with the applicable code of conduct or law. Now we turn our attention to the General Code of Conduct, which refers to record keeping in 3 important sections. Section 3(2) requires the provider to have appropriate systems and procedures in place to record written and verbal communication, store and retrieve records relating to the financial service, and keep records safe from destruction. Recall that record keeping may be outsourced as long as they may be presented within 7 days. Finally, records may be kept in electronic format as long as they are accessible and printable. Section 9 refers to the record of advice, which is required where a transaction, in terms of a financial product, is concluded. This should include a summary of the information on which the advice is based, the financial products considered and recommended, and how they satisfy the client's objectives. A copy should be provided to the client. Section 14 refers specifically to record-keeping requirements applicable to direct marketing. Short-term insurance and assistance or funeral policies are some examples of such services which are sometimes marketed telephonically. In such cases, a voice-logged record of all communication must be maintained, and when no financial service is rendered, may be discarded after 45 days. A copy of these records must be available within 7 days if requested by the client or the registrar. Certain disclosure requirements such as business name, telephone number, address, and details of the compliance department are not required unless the promotion results in rendering a financial service, in which case all details should be provided in writing within 30 days of the interaction.